So that last game, I just did one with we're on black-white tokens. I just did one that went 3 turns, and the person conceded after an Inquisition of Kozilek from me. So we are back to square one here. That 3-turn game is definitely not worth putting up. Oh, okay. I'm liking this one. Godless Shrine, Thoughtseize, turn 2, nada. You know what? Let's go Godless Shrine tapped, depending on what we draw into. Okay, so this I judge the lands. You know, a Guild Gate. We could probably Fetid Heath. Do we do this? It's a lot of damage to do. So that's 4 damage right there. If I were to Thoughtseize turn 1, next turn we don't have anything to do. But like we don't have any 2-mana spells, so that's why I'm leaving that in tapped. Probably throw down Isolated Chapel. Next turn, what do we got going on here? Black, white, blue, so maybe some mill. God only knows. Maybe some counter spells. We are about to find out. So Thoughtseize is, I have to read all these, non-land. Cool, so any non-land. So what do we got? We got a Jace, we got the Sky Summoner. Garruk's Wake, destroy all creatures you don't control and all planeswalkers you don't control. This is the one that does the Cyclonic Rift. Yeah, so a lot of these cards could kind of hurt. There's probably around 4 of the Sky. Let's see. He could drop the Jace. Garruk's Wake, we can just be aware of that. I think we take the Sky Summoner, because that's his biggest source of tokens and all that. And we'll just have to keep an eye out for that in Garruk's Wake. Where's the revealed zone so we don't forget, or so I don't forget. Really bad at that stuff. So how do we make these like there? Okay, so there goes the Jace. So we're gonna have to. All my stuff's at sorcery speed. We got Sword of War and Peace. I didn't see any counter spells from him. Target player, so he's already ticking it down, which is good. We don't want that thing milling our whole deck. Alright, so we got. Let's drop Fetid Heath. I think we go. Yeah, let's go wide here. Let's go Spectral Procession. Yep, and then we could even do Hero the Blade Hold. I mean, we know he has that Cyclonic Rift, actually. So what is this? Target non-land permanent. Yes, that could be anything. He's just ticking that thing down. So we can... And it's only going to take 1 to... You know what? He's going to... If he leaves mana up, he's going to Cyclonic Rift one of the ones that we go towards Jace with. So being aware of that, we'll send 2 spirits at Jace, assuming that one of them will get Cyclonic Rift. Rifted. And let's see, Tectonic Edge, there's no point in Tectonic Edging. But, and then once we know that the Cyclonic Rift is out of the way, do we drop Sword of War and Peace here? I think our game plan here is to go strong instead of wide. So we're looking at probably, let's see, attack that, attack Jace, attack Jace. And I hope I'm accurate on that call of the way that he's going to use Cyclonic Rift. Unless he's trying to He's at 4 mana. He's like 3 turns away from bouncing all of this stuff back to my hand. And we'll see what he does. Nothing. I guess he probably realized that. Okay, so... You know what? If Hero of the Bladehold gets bounced, it's not the worst thing in the world. What about spending that mana for Sword of War and Peace? Because the tokens are dead, like, if they get bounced. Let's do Hero of the Bladehold. It might eat some removal, it might not, but we have plenty of other token generators. I think Sword of War and Peace might be how we win the game here. It's instant, so he's probably just going to bounce that right back to my hand. But I wanted to use all my mana just to see. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it'll probably get bounced. He didn't bounce it. Unless he's going for the 7, so he's at 5 now. So he's 2 turns away from doing that. Thoughtseize. That could help us out a lot here. So I think we're going for... He's close to the cyclone. I bet he bounces something now. Interesting. So, what do we have here? Oh, this card. I used to run this in an EDH deck. This is crazy. Return her creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. I do not want that happening. Does it do anything when it hits the graveyard? Just making sure. Being able to return her creature. Sacrifice creature. So we could sacrifice. I just don't want him getting all this stuff back. Central Library, insert flash. Yeah, let's get rid of that. So... Each opponent can cast spells only at a time he would cast instant or sorcery. Okay. So, let's see if he bounces this. We're going to fly. We got this Anthem effect, so we got plenty of stuff, like Chump Block or whatever. I don't want to use Tectonic Edge to slow him down. Because that would, I kind of need I'm 1 mana away from... I don't know, sorry, I'm thinking too much. And I just gotta do this the way it is. I always forget that this is the way it's supposed to be. So you put the... I used to try to click it differently because it made sense that way. And then it was like, no, you gotta do it in that particular order. Okay, so... The 34. I guess I assumed that Hero of the Bladehold would get the Anthem effect as well. Let's throw down Sword of War and Peace. Because no matter what happens, we're going to need that. Like if he wipes the board, we're right back with Raise the Alarm and Sword of War and Peace. I'm looking at this now, and he's probably going to go all in on that Cyclonic Rift, so I'm not going to commit to the board anymore. But I think if we can attach the Sword of War and Peace to one of our flyers, instead of Hero of the Bladehold, that'll give him the choice of, does he want to take... Nice. That's good. I think that's good. I don't know. I just like the swords. But with Path to Exile and everything, all this instant speed stuff, you can never really quite count on them actually... Oh, crap. Why did I do that? I'm talking too much. Nobody in chat. I messed myself up on that play. Probably could have ended the game right there. Just wanted to attach Sword of War and Peace. Oh well. And now if he bounces here with a blade hold, we can put him right back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's 2 turns away from In Garrick's Wake. Thoughtseize did a lot of work for us this turn. Mystical Teachings. Okay. So he still has mana up for the Rift. I'm surprised he doesn't have more ramp type stuff. I mean, a 7 casting cost. He just burned through that chase. It's got to be a better way to draw cards, I would think. Oh, come on, homie. I really should have attached that sword. Kicking myself for it. No. Oh. Huh? He's all permanents with the same name. He could have got those spirits, man. He must really, really want to Cyclonic Rift everything. How many times am I going to say Cyclonic Rift here? Wait, did I not... Did I skip my attack phase or something? Son of a bee. I'm texting... Thank God I don't text and drive. I just missed an attack phase because of texting. Ugh. No, I wasn't texting. I was setting an alarm. Nonetheless. Word to the wise. Phones are distracting if you're playing Magic. So, assuming he's going to bounce, sells Persecution, does nothing. Let's try to attach this. He already used the Echoing Truth. I really would have... I mean, spirits are like freaking made for that Echoing Truth. Cool. Let's swing in, see what happens. Cyclonic Rift on here, the Blade Hold. Interesting. So, and that's kind of the position that I wanted to put him in. Was to decide between the sword damage or getting rid of Hero the Blade Hold. And here comes the real pain. Exactly for lethal. Alright, that was a good one. Oh, and he disconnected. What was the message he sent me? I'm not too used to this client here. Chat. Let me see chat. That's weird. We will never know what he said. Well, thank you for watching this game. And stay tuned, subscribe, thumbs up. Check out the music while you're here. I write a lot of songs, and they're all on YouTube. Check them out. Thanks.